Hey everyone, this is Chef. Welcome back to Reus2. We have the Ice Age DLC, so let's go get a game in. We can select the alternate version of the Frost Giant to make an Ice Age Tundra. We have 4 new leaders and we have 4 new era options. So we're going to go ahead and play through some of them. Give me random leader. Give me alternate version Frost Titan. What else do I want? It's been a while since we played with Forest Giant. And I think we have a couple ocean biome inventions we still need to do. So let's give that a spin. Hello, merchant. Woolly rhino, Chinese jujube blue whale. All fur biotica on the planet double. 50 gold, 50 food for each distinct plant in the biome. Also, you're a titan, which is fun. Also, you're a titan, which is fun. We would really like to find a baobab tree. Baobab tree would be very neat. Also, you had some kind of other weird beaver. What was that? A Castoroides. Gold if adjacent to 3 different bioticum types. Oh, it's Harmony. When you completed a picked area, remove this bioticum and raise the slot level by... Oh, it self upgrades. That's kind of cool. Does my woolly mammoth do that too? No, because it's 3-star. It can't die. When placed, lock this bioticum. Unlock 3 random cohort critter bioticum of 1 stars, and it's cutting something off. Hold on. What are you called? You a marmot? You're a marmot. Go read about it in collection. Show me marmot. 50 food, 1 biodiversity, if adjacent to 1 other herbivore. Okay. I still don't totally understand what lock means, but I guess we'll find out as we play through. Anyway. Merchant is going to want gold. How am I going to get you gold? Does Ice Age give gold? Ice Age does give gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I will give you Ice Age and Ocean. Because Forest is going to be all about food and science. You can have an Ocean here. There you go. And then let's see what kind of stuff we can put in this Ice Age biome. Nothing yet, because you've decided to expand into the ocean. You want 3 wealth, you can have a clownfish, you can have a sea anemone. You want to be next to a plant? I could still do that if I wanted to. You can have an agate. Seep community is going to want to be in the deep eventually. Blue whale is going to want to be in the deep eventually. And then here on the other side, let's add a forest. Funky. Only on one side though. Distinct biotica that have base gold yield? Probably. I can give you slate. When I complete a picked area, remove this biotica and raise the slot level by 1. I would love to do that on the science booster, but I need to put down 1 more gold producing bioticum, and I'm not currently sure where that comes from. I could put down a 2nd agate in the ocean, maybe. No, it needs to be distinct. You're gonna have to draft ocean. Let's draft ocean now and get it over with. This sucks, because I would have liked to put this next to the coast, but it does come with Sea Crate, and I think it's adjacent to a critter, so it'll do. Not adjacent to a critter. That's very sad. We've done this whole biome wrong. Well, I can put you here, and then I can put a critter next to you later. Set your trade post up. Here is your last gold-producing bioticum. The paint, we have to take the painter because the painter's new. Requires gold. Mystery is gold and food. You can go ahead and live here. And then you can have flint. And flint will extinct itself in the next era, which will be neat. And then, do I want to do a second ocean? Have we ever done 2 oceans? You would need one more forest over here. Let's do a second ocean. Northern Fort. Sedge and carrot. Anything that extincts itself. 40 gold if adjacent to at least 3 different bioticum types, but we only have 20 eon until the first era is over. I think that's unlikely. I'm going to do a ground squirrel so I can figure out what locked means. And then you come over here and dig an ocean, but leave a little gap here because we're going to use an extender. It's going to be a tiny little cute ocean. Just a little lake. Alright, so you are going to get a ground squirrel on a food booster. And let's see what evolve does. Also, you want 3 wealth. We're gonna have to find a way to do that in the forest, I think. Okay. Evolved the following biotica. Fireweed. So it gives me an extra thing? Oh, it's gone. You can only place it 1 time. Oh, okay. So we unlocked you, and then you gained double food. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of neat. I like that. Now, we also need money. Let's put you adjacent to a plant. And I could just put you down for an extra 30 food. Are you adjacent to 2 bioticum with base gold? I could make it so that you are. You go here. And then you go here. And then you'll evolve. You'll go extinct. I don't know what evolve means, though. I guess it just means that this is the only time it'll ever be placed. So you should have a ton of food and a little bit of extra money. There you go. Okay. It is a 100 food fireweed. And then let's put down our 3rd leader. Food and gold next to ocean and forest. Seems good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. I like the idea of extinct so far. Evolve also kind of neat. I wonder... Should have read you more closely. Are you... Unlock 1 random of 1 star. Okay. I wonder if you can get like a 3-star bioticum that locks. And then if it just becomes gigantic. So you would be 30 gold on a super booster. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. And then I'll also give you a herring. And then next era, I can give you a kelp. You'll be next to a fish. That'll be all of your population. I can give you something there, or I could just give you an animal in the forest. You coming over here? There you go. Okay, merchant to 10 wealth. Hunters will not go to 3 pop, but that's fine. New era. Where is our... I guess we haven't done what we need to do the new era. So... We can run Monument Age. Monument Age should be fine. So you should... Oh, because that was prologue. That's not actually an era. So you're not going to be extinct either. When you complete a picked era. Yeah, we didn't pick that one. Okay, we have a little bit more to go then. So you've expanded. Why don't you take a moss agate and a blueberry for that nice little two-part synergy. In our painted village, you want to make a scribe. 60 science, 60 gold for 2 distinct sets of plant, mineral, and animal. What are we at now? Right now we have plant, mineral, animal, and plant. So I would need to go mineral, animal? No, we have plant, animal, animal, mineral. You need 1 plant, 1 mineral. You can just do a second blueberry and rock. Or I guess you could do like the mossy stone elm tree and give you a ton of science. But either way, that should be very easy to do. We've basically done it already. I have an elm tree, I have a rock. Is that going to be good enough to push you to 10 gold? Probably not. Painter doesn't like the merchant because merchant is boring. That's your scribe turned on. Can't do anything more than that. You want 3 distinct animals? I can do that for you. Let's buy our terrain extender that we said we wanted to get. We'll extendo here. And then give you a dove. Because we're about to complete a lot of our level 1 and 2s. So we could do a really neat city, actually. It's crazy, but it just might work. Watch this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that going to push you to 8? It's going to push you to 7. I'll get you to 8. You'll get there. And then I need Plant Giant to come over here. Yeah, you're still a ways off from 8. So we probably want to draft Forest. I can't take Apple Tree again, man. I can't do it. Taking Pangolin. Because he's already next to Plant Animal. We would just need to make you next to a mineral out here. But in the meantime, it's going to give you more than enough. And then what we're doing out here... We're going to have a rainforest island. That I'm going to put a city on. Danger and Hunters are friends. Hunters at 8 pop. Science and food from plants. Villain, though. Do we want Augusta Caesar to live out on an island in the middle of nowhere? I don't think I can do ocean plants. I don't really think I have any. Although I do want Expanse Bioticum. Maybe plants are Expanse. Steppe Bison goes extinct. Arctic Fox does not. Primal Flint goes extinct. Well, Extinct Biotica in this biome gain 15 food. You also come with a bone. You just want to take double extinct? Yeah, I'll take double extinct. Seems fun. And then you know what? I will do the villain. I'll have a villain settlement in the ocean. We'll exile him like Napoleon. So I would like to get this bone down. You'll be adjacent to an animal here. And then you also go extinct. And we would want to put you, like, here. Okay. Painter is stealing wealth from merchant. I don't think I want you to do that just yet. I'm not ready for you guys to fight. Do you give plus 15 food to everything? No, it's just plus 15 food to things that already have food. Yeah. Okay. Also, holy shit, this is 100 on the thing. It's not like... It's not double base. It basically gives it a really good booster. That's crazy. That's really good. So you want gold? You can't quite have pearls yet. You're not quite ready for them. Adjacent to animal, adjacent to plant. Or just 15. Why don't you just take 15? Merchant has 35. Actually, we gotta go do merchant. We gotta help merchant out. Why are you not there yet? You need 2 more minerals within borders. Well, have you thought about expanding? Oh, I haven't filled your biome out yet. That's fine. Adjacent to plant, adjacent to animal, adjacent to fish. None of those really work. So why don't you just take these 2? Here, here. I'll figure out a plant for you later, probably. No promises. So that pushes your temple higher. Is it enough to get you to 35? It is. Okay. I'm gonna let you invent your new thing, and then we'll go to the next arrow. And this will extinct all of our stuff in the Ice Age. Also, there's your primal flint for you. That does give itself 15. No, it gives everything 15. Everything that goes extinct gets 15. That's pretty good. You have invented furniture. Alright. Oh, I have to spend my micro, too. Can upgrade mineral, and you're on a science booster. Sure. Let's bake even more of that bonus in. You're going to have a worm. I think that worm needs to go on that fireweed, because it takes it from 25 food to 50 food. If I'm understanding that booster correctly. And I think I am. And then any boosters over here. Gold booster. But on rocks. You're probably gold booster on animals, right? No, you're food booster on animals. I don't think I have any animals on a food booster. I have a secret on an omni booster, but that doesn't help you. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to pick something. Oh wait, no, here you have a ground squirrel on a food booster. Well, that works just perfectly. Off you go. So construction site, Temple of Aegir trade post, done. Scribe, done. Hunter, done. You don't have a project yet, Island Boy. You don't know what projects are yet. Is that gonna push you to, like, emblem or anything? Eco-sensitive, harmony, or deep? Okay, so we want to give you, like, a harmony rainforest, probably. I'll let you get your last population, and then we will go into Arrow 1, and we'll see what these new projects are. There's your monument done. Cool. Merchant Age, Cashels and Knights, Revolution, Damned Plague. I must not have unlocked them, because these aren't any of the new ones. There's probably a criteria that I'm missing. But it's been a really long time since we did Merchant Age, so let's do Merchant Age. I haven't seen Merchant Age in a really, really long time. Wait, they leave their... No, they make new boosters. Holy cow. Look at all this stuff. So you can put down 2-star science now? I gotta draft Ice Age again. Show me stuff that goes extinct. It all goes extinct. Glyptodon, extinct Titan herbivore. All extinct gain 35 food. Hagerman horse, extinct. Food and tagged herbivore for each distinct adjacent undergrowth. I don't think I have a ton of those. Ground squirrel again. So you could re-evolve. Oh, you can redraft it. I could also take a Wolverine at 2 stars. That would give me a forest or rainforest 2-star biotica. You give me a 1. Direwolf also gives me a 2. Random apex predator animal of 2 stars. Which has its tags. Oh, each evolve is different. So Direwolf evolves an apex predator. You evolve a double tag. You evolve a double tag, but you evolved into double output. And you evolve into double output. That's really interesting. So would I rather have all extinct biotica gain 40 gold? Yes, obviously, because we're in Merchant Age. And then we'll evolve that gem. So you're gonna go on this Omni Booster. Jet is 2-star. I would like you to have food output, though. You will be next to 2 things with base gold. So you can go here, and then you will go re-extinct. I think I can get to 5 gem biotica. Because you're a gem. And then all extinct biotica gain 40. You give me a refund. And then we want to put down 1 more extinct. Or I could evolve and you're a gem. I want to evolve a gem. Ice Age biome is crunchy. Okay, you go here. Evolve me... what? You've evolved into Carnelian. It's okay. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but it's okay. I'm so tempted to put a Firebead here, too. Do they stack with the... Wait, what's the one that gives food? Primal Flint. You want to get Flint down here. Your ground squirrel is still chilling. Your mink wants to be adjacent to a plant. I don't see that happening for you. I think that's going to be a rock this time. And then I want to give you Fireweed again. Painter's at 9 of 10. Painter's at 10 of 10. Painter's done. And you need to be next to 1 more thing with base gold. Neither of you. Jet's really good, though. Tag gem for each adjacent bioticum that's 2-star or higher. Wow, wow, wow. You're not adjacent to animal. You're very boring, now that I look at you. Adjacent to 3 different bioticum types? I can do a Castorides. I need to put an animal here. Which could just be a mink. What do you want to be? 200 gold if there's 10 distinct biotica within borders. 5 distinct gem biotica. And then 100 gold, 100 science if there's 3 of 5 element biotica. I'll take a theater. I think we'll get to 200. Plus the theater's new, and it looks kind of fun. So you can have a mink over here. You have extreme amounts of gold. Your Castorides is turned on. You have 31 gold. You need one more city to have gold. It's gotta be you, huh? Now I'll take a tavern, if you're going to be so gold-driven. And then you would need to put down 2 more animals. You have an animal booster. Adjacent to a critter. Are either of you critters? The dove is a critter. Have a stoat. And then the pangolin wants to be next to a mineral. Draft, forest. Looking for an interesting mineral today. Tin? Wouldn't be adjacent to plant. Sandstone? Biotica with base science? No. Kaolin? Adjacent to 2 tree biotica? No. I'd reroll. Reroll's not the worst thing in the world. We're really trying to find a 1-star. Harmony adjacent to 2 different bioticum types? It won't be. But I do kind of like Spectrolite. But you're also going to have a lot of distinct animals in this biome. Hang on. No, because that's... you want that booster slot to stick around. Take a raccoon dog, because you don't have a gold star raccoon dog yet. So go stout. Place whatever mineral you want, because I think you're going to downgrade this patch later. That puts you at 5 animals, and then animal number 6 is just going to go in the ocean. We'll do another sea anemone setup. Is that going to push you to 15? It's going to push you to probably 13. Oh, never mind. That's tavern turning on. That's 15. It's going to push you to 13. It's going to push you to 14. You might get there. You're going to be at 14. So I'm going to need to figure out how to push you to 15. Horse egg. I could put you next to a lot of animals. But then the pangolin needs to be next to a plant. Oh, never mind, you got to 15. How did you manage to do that? Did you get your emblem? You might have gotten your emblem. And then Villain Settlement needs a little love. 1 pearl should take you to 3, so that you stop being so irritated with your lot in life. Any of you getting percent bonuses? 5 mystery, 5 food. No. 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 Not food. So there's your money. You may be stuck putting sphagnum moss on something that doesn't have a percent bonus. Put it on a pangolin for now. That will get you to 20, because it's 25 food, right? Yeah. That'll get you exactly to 20, and then Hunter's Town will be done. What would you like to make over here? Ocean minerals? Yep. Maybe should have read some of those other buildings, but too late now. Adjacent to animal, adjacent to plant. Pearl is a critter. So I can do a sea crate here. And I can do a jasper here. You also want more power than the merchant. I think sea crate gives power. Yeah, it gives a little bit of threat. But how much power does the merchant have? You have 7 power. Merchant is 8. I don't know that you're going to beat that guy. You can have an agate here. That'll be your 3rd ocean mineral. And then Painter Town wants to get +3 gold. Your entire Ice Age biome is taken up. Can I find a way to get you gold in a forest? Yes, you can just put a raccoon dog here. Is a raccoon dog a critter? Herbivore, fur, predator? It's not a critter. Fur predator cat, not a critter. Fur predator, not a critter. He's cute though. Of course, like real cute. Now, is that going to push you to 25? It might. It is. Holy cow. I guess from the mystery. You get mystery from unique biotica? Is that it? And you need one more distinct biotica for the next level of your theater. Now, what is your emblem? All eco-sensitive, harmony, or deep. Alright, so I need to place eco-sensitive or deep. Sorry, eco-sensitive or harmony. We can't put deep in the forest. Eco-sensitive or harmony. You don't have any. Draft ocean. You want to take expanse here, remember, because your blue whale is going to want it. So your reef, your nothing, your nothing. Your expanse, your expanse, your expanse. Your expanse, your expanse, but you're not expanse. Our oceans aren't huge, so we can't take great advantage of marlin. And I think you're going to be next to a lot of animals, considering that we have blue whale and then a bunch of fish that are also expanse, like anchovy and stuff. Olivine is likely to fit better in our ocean. Actually, do you have anything that's harmony that you could just place again? You have a pangolin. Herbivore prey. I don't think you're going to get anything harmony in, so how about just a red deer, because you're nowhere close to inventing anything. That's you done. Plus 100 gold. Huntress, you're at 6 animals. You're at an emblem, you're nowhere close to an invention, you're nowhere close to a trade route. Merchant gear's done. You are kind of close to an invention, nowhere close to a trade route. You do have a food booster out here if you wanted to get bigger. What does your emblem do? Old toxic biotic gain 25 gold and a threat. Let's work on your food then. I don't think you're going to get there this era, but I can maybe get you there next era. And then that'll put you at 3 plus 5. You could get a red deer on that animal booster. You will not be adjacent to 3 different bioticum types. You don't evolve. You can just have a red deer. You are stealing wealth from merchant. I'd rather you not. I'll let you fight it out in Era 3. Not willing to let you fight it out yet. So get twisted. You now also have a Temple of Chiton. You want 2 more animals. I don't have room for 2 more animals for you. You're done. You're done. Can I get another trade route? How close am I to getting +1 trade route? Well, you just got 2. I don't know where that gold came from. But you just got a lot of them. Or is it that you don't have... Nobody has inventions for you to trade with? Nobody has inventions. We need to up our science. I could get a Marula next to a raccoon dog. And an Imperial Jade that would be at +5 of 6. But it would not be next to any distinct animals that are 2-star or higher. I wish that I had a good forest science mineral, but I think I am too far away. So what else could you do to get science? I think you're just going to do this anyway. A Marula will be fine. Bring the plant giant over. You're going to need his help as well. Is it gonna get you 4? I don't know. Probably not, considering you're currently at 0, but you have micro. No boosters, that's fine. Marula next to animal. Each distinct adjacent animal. I mean, that's just gonna get you gold, though. I don't want you to have gold, I want you to have science. Go here. I need more neon. I need it. I need that neon. I don't think I'm going to be expanding the planet. I think these are just the 4 leaders we're going to roll with. How close does that get you? It's going to get you to about 13 and a half. You're going to be at 8. No, you're going to be at 14. You're only going to need 1 more. How do I get you 30 science? Possibly just from that. No, you're on a science booster. You give... Oh, woolly moth caterpillar to this primal flint. I wonder if it varies. It does. It's legacy. Okay. So it'll save the resources. So you invent. That's going to give you something to do with a trade route once you finish inventing it. And then if I could also get you to invent something, you're 0 of 10. That's not going to happen this era. You do have 2 more era to spend, though. Do you want to upgrade anything else? Anything else fun you can put down that's 2 stars? You could go Fabled over here. Fabled plus Rabbit. That gets you extra gold. Sure, that sounds fun. Also, you care about animals. This would push you to 8 animals. It would trigger your Temple of Khitan again. You're just going to have to buy 1 more Eon. And you can spend food on it. You don't care. You have invented primitive tools. No booster, that's okay. Each distinct adjacent animal, so that's going to be 2. We put a rabbit here, that's going to be 3. That's going to put Temple of Khitan to 8. That's going to get you very close to your next emblem. I don't think it's going to get you there, but it's going to get you close. Yeah, it's going to get you to 12 of 15. You have any good micro? 15 tag tree. 4 mystery for each adjacent coral or fish. Fish, coral, fish. It kind of goes crazy on that secret. We might get you to 50 yet. It's 5 food for each mystery within your borders. And this krill's about to give you a lot of mystery. Plus 12. It's going to give you 60 food. It's going to take you to 28 and maybe 29. It's going to take you to 28. I don't think I can push you to 15. Or can I? Adjacent to at least 2 expanse. You want to be adjacent to a critter. You're already adjacent to a critter. You're also oh, you can only be placed in the deep. Anchovy wants to be next to other anchovy. You want to be next to a mineral. That's not going to happen. You want to be next to 4 distinct ocean animals. That's not going to happen. It's really close. Also, you're not expanse, but that's not going to happen. Animal and coral? No. Anchovy, anchovy? No, you don't have the era for it. Animal or coral? Yeah, you're not gonna work there. I just want to spend my last biotica. But there's nowhere good to do it. Do I want to dump it into this forest? Nah, you should just put a rock in the ocean or something. Adjacent to plant. Adjacent to fish. There you go. Put a kelp in the ocean. The hunters may actually expand that. But you're not going to care, because you're going to be gone. And it's only going to give you 20 food. Which would be enough to put you at 29, but not enough to put you at 30. Monument done. And we have a lot of room for growth in the final era. Age of Horror, Solar Punk, Sludge Corp, City of Dreams. Sludge Corp is so disruptive. I think we have a decent Sludge Corp game potential right now because we can get extra food from Flint. We have Blue Whale that we could put down and then replace it with a bunch of stuff that doesn't generate food. Like we could lock a bunch of it in. However, I just don't know that I'm ready to commit to it. What do you have for gold biotica? You should have paid more attention to your Apex biotica. Can you still check them, actually? If you go to Inspect Planet, and then you escape, no, it will not let you see them. That's kind of rude. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Skyscraper. So sure, we'll do a Skyscraper. Should finish immediately. Yep. It is immediately done. So what are you doing this era? What's your theme? What's your plan? What's your goal? You want to get down a woolly rhino. You want to look for fur biotica. You should be you're fur. Marmot's not fur. Castorides is fur. Mink is fur. They're not great fur, but they are fur. And you've become a super booster. And you also want a lot of plants in this biome. On the other hand, you have Sakhalin Amber, which is not an Apex. I want to draft an Apex Ice Age biotica. Oh, this is neat. Gallery. 250 gold for each biome with at least 8 biodiversity on your planet. That's neat. So I either need a big gold animal, which I guess could be the woolly rhino. We could give him a ton of plants, and he would generate quite a bit of gold, and then he would double it. But I want to see my Apex Ice Age Tundra choices. And I want to see something with big gold. Muskox is not it. Tar Pit is kind of it. We do have a lot of stuff locked up in Legacy Biotica. But I don't think it's quite right, because we also want to grab plants for the woolly rhino. Two random cohort herbivore bioticum of 3 stars. That's cool. And you care about undergrowth bioticum. Oh, but in biomes adjacent to this biome. So you're not going to do anything for this biome. I'm not taking Tar Pit, I'm not taking Muskox. I think this is everything. Great Grazer does care about adjacent plants. Oh, he's a 1-star. Who cares? Show me 3 stars. These might be the only 3 stars I have right now, actually. And I do need to take Undergrowth. You do need to take undergrowth. You could probably get a bitter root to pop off. And you could probably get forgotten pits to pop off. Sure, we'll give it a try. I still think I want the woolly rhino to go here. But in order to do that, I need to get our biodiversity up here first. 2 distinct biotica with base gold yield? I think I can do that for you. It might be time to get rid of that ground squirrel. No, first you need to get your biodiversity up. 3-star science. A tar pit would work there. 2-star food. This is going to be fireweed again. Like, Lord help me, but fireweed is good there every time. Then I think this tile is going to get upgraded. We're going to say goodbye to the squirrel. We're going to say goodbye to the quartz. We're going to be looking to put 2-star bioticum there. Actually, hang on. We have 180 food, and okay, hold on. Hang on. This might be an insane arsenic tile. It's going to get 50% from the super booster. It's going to get 180 from fireweed. It's going to get about 130 from flint, and then it's going to get 50 again because it's a 2-star on a 3-star. I think that's going to be an insane arsenic. Yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't know it capped. I didn't read it closely enough to see that, but that's still a pretty good arsenic. And then you're a gold booster. I would love to put the woolly rhino there. And then I want to fill this biome with plants. Undergrowth specifically? No, just distinct plants. Doesn't matter what they are. Each legacy bioticum in adjacent slots. That's 2, 3, 5. And you cap at 4. You go here. That'll also mean you're next to a plant, so I don't have to touch you. That saves me a bit of EL. You're at 11 biodiversity. I think that means it's time for a tar pit, which will give bonus science coming out of this science booster. And then everything else needs to be plants. Otherwise your woolly rhino is going to be very sad. That's way better than I thought it would be. So much better than I thought it would be. Alright, I want to put down a couple more plants before I figure out just how good this woolly rhino is. This mink can go. Actually, this tile can get upgraded. Can I draft Ice Age again? No, you're max rank there. What plants do you still have to put down? You don't have many. Flower, grass, undergrowth. Root, undergrowth adjacent to plants. You can go here. You can go here. And that's all your plants available. So that's where woolly rhino is going to cap out. He's at 667 and he's done. Unless you have a really good animal booster. Unless you can buy a really good animal booster. You can. Do you get mystery? Mineral, mineral. Is it worth 60 science, though? You give 75% gold? When it's on a gold booster? And it's getting doubled? Yeah, it is. It's an extra 150%. This is very worth it. So you can have Monarch Butterfly. We're going to get more science. A skyscraper is a science factory. And now you can have Luxury Shop. Actually, Gallery is just better. It's 1,000 gold. Luxury is only 829. Yeah, Gallery is just stronger. There you go. This is a colossal city. I mean, it's the skyscraper city, so I guess it makes sense. And then you want distinct bioticum within borders. So we'd want to come over and work on your forest a bit, maybe? You'd want a draft forest, maybe? Science threat for each legacy plant and biome. 15% science for each distinct bioticum that has a base science yield. But you want fur. Can you find anybody with fur? Is coal good enough that you would be willing to reroll past it? How many legacy plants do you have? 1, 2, 3, because you could make them legacy. 4. You'd have 4, so it's plus 60%. No, it's plus 75 and 4. It's like 300? Yeah. So it's 350 science. And then how many distinct bioticum have base science yield? 1, 2, not 3, not 4. Mossy Stone's not distinct, but you could maybe replace it. You have a lot of animals that are tied up in the Huntress. It's going to be hard for you to have distinct bioticum that have base science. On the other hand, if you plunk down a ton of gems... How many gems you got? You have Imperial Jade, which is a gem. It wants to be next to animals. And you only care about Harmony Bioticum, which animals can still be. I'll take an emerald. This also lets us keep the raccoon dog around, so the raccoon dog is still happy. And then what were you? Right, biomes with at least 8. So this needs to get upgraded. Upgrade here. No mineral booster, that's fine. Adjacent to distinct sets, plural, of tree and undergrowth. At max, I could give you 1. Do I have a harmony tree? No. You do not have a harmony tree. That's okay. Adjacent to 2 plants. It's going to be kind of hard to make leaf turquoise work. Actually, I think I can do it just fine. You go here. That puts you to 13. Then you put down emerald. Then you upgrade here. You keep mossy stone because you need undergrowth. What were you going to put there instead? You have to do that. It's going to be really good. Okay. Mossy stone here for undergrowth. Also to put you at 8 biodiversity. You're a tree. Oh, grow up. Where are you going to get an extra biodiversity now? You need to replace this mossy stone with any other rock. Yeah, we have a gem. You can just be a gem. That's also going to make emerald better. Then, that pushes you to 9. Now you can put this down. Your pangolin will be next to stone, plant, animal. This also gives all of your fruit harmony, so Your Marula is Harmony now. Your Flora Fortune is on. Your Emerald is at ×5. Is at +5 ×3. Your Red Deer doesn't do anything. It's an animal for Raccoon Dog, but it doesn't even need to be. You could be anything else. I could make you a Blueberry, and then the Blueberry would be Harmony. And then what cares about Harmony? Why did you care about Harmony? Why did you care about Harmony? Oh, for the Emerald. Yeah, okay, so that's an extra 100 gold for the Emerald. Because now you're Harmony. You're also next to Undergrowth. I could put a mountain behind you, and I could give you a tree. And that would be an extra 2 biodiversity. And if it was a dove tree, it would be a pretty good one, too. No, not expand planet. Create a rich hills. On a super booster, no less. It's not really going to help a dove tree. The villain sent out an army to conquer land from the Huntress. No. Don't do that. And then you had a 3-star mineral booster back here. Which is a great spot for... It's not going to do anything for Imperial Jade, but it is a gem, and it is going to be 6 of 6. So even though it's not getting the 25%, it's still going to be like... Wait, hold on. Do you need to be Undergrowth? No, you're good. Adjacent to 2 tree biotica? You're not. Yeah, this is just going to be a Jade to make Emerald better. And then you can Tsunami... Oh, wait, hold on. Where are you taking that from? From the Huntress? I actually want you to do that. This is very messy. You should take that. Now, what are you up to? Food for each fish biotica within borders. Is a whale a fish? No. However, anchovies are, barrel eyes is, sunfish is, herring is, and I think you're going to want to put all those down for your blue whale. So maybe you do get a sushi bar, but then would a steak restaurant, would blue whale steaks outpace it? Each distinct expanse bioticum is plus 100, but each fish bioticum is plus 150. So no, a sushi bar will outpace a blue whale steak restaurant every day of the week. And now we need to rip all of this out. So you want to have a blue whale, and you don't care about adjacency. I don't really think that I need to worry about upgrade, like betting in legacy biotica here. I think I'm just going to go directly for an upgrade on you. I'm going to make you into a blue whale. No animal booster, that's fine, I'm not mad. You want to be adjacent to one other deep bioticum? I will do that, plus your expanse. Those are big, huh? Huntress emblem kicking in. Take one of those. And now all you want to put down is expanse. Non-expanse minerals? Fine. Actually, you can draft Ocean one more time. We don't have a big deep bioticum, so I don't think Titanfall is that great. It does get us an expanse anglerfish, but we don't have adjacent bioticum with very high science. You aren't expanse. Can you keep it down back there, please? Dugong doesn't help us. Mahi Mahi doesn't help us. None of these help us. I'm rerolling. Shipwreck is expanse, and it only cares about the planet. It does not care about this specific ocean. But also, Crab Meeting Spot is an expanse, and Crab Meeting Spot is just fun. It also comes with a Club Hook Squid, which is expanse. So that's 2 expanse. That's only 1 expanse. Neither of you are expanse. You only come with 1. We're building a crab eating spot. It's crab time. You have to be placed in the deep. Sure. That's fine. Oh, you were supposed to let that happen, were you? Yeah, you were going to let that happen, and then you forgot. Neither of those have boosters, which is unfortunate, because I think we have an invention based off of a crab meeting spot. Any of you guys care about adjacency? No. Anybody else care about being in the deep? You want to be in the deep and adjacent to a mineral. So you want to be next to my crab meeting spot. Can you guys stop drowning so I can look at my crabs? Like, you're kind of in the way. They're so... I love them. I love my crabs. Alright, so your expanse reef. I think it's time for the sea crate to go. Your reef. Both of you also need to go. You want to be next to 2 expanse. And you can be anywhere. You need to be in the deep specifically. I can't do that for you. So Sunfish is going to replace Sea Crate. And then both of these are going to be Anchovy. Upgrade. Anchovy. Mineral booster, I'm not using it. You'll be adjacent to 2 expanse here. And then how do you feel about a mineral? Adjacent to 2 distinct ocean animals? You would be. Adjacent to 4 distinct ocean animals? You'd be adjacent to 3. So you'd be 120 gold, you'd be 50 gold? I think that choice... Oh wait, but you're not expanse. None of you are expanse, it doesn't matter. This is just more gold. And then any expanse that I can put over on this side. A sun coral wants to be adjacent to a mineral. Crab meeting spot's a mineral. Come and bulldoze these. How's your sushi restaurant doing? ×3? Really? 1, 2? Oh, right, because a blue whale's not a fish. 1, 2, 3. It's not a sushi restaurant that serves crab, apparently. Yeah, a steak restaurant actually would have been better. You'd be getting 725 food out of it, instead we're only getting 450 out of the sushi restaurant. That's a blunder. Alright, take this, you'll be adjacent to a mineral. Take this, you'll be adjacent to a critter. Because I don't think you have any other expanse animal. No, you do have an expanse animal. It needs to be a herring instead. Even though you get 100 gold from it. I need more expanse animals to make my blue whale happy. Right, so that's an ocean done. Painter needs to get to 300. No, it's time to work on merchant first. Each distinct ocean biotica within borders. You would be 300, 300. Otherwise, you need an animal with high gold. Can't be done. Or you need a mineral with high gold. Can't be done. I think you're just going to be getting a lighthouse, my friend. I gave everybody else all the nice things, and you're just kind of left with nothing. It's the way she goes. But I can at least give you something good to put on this science booster. Goal extinct gained 40 gold. Take gem for each adjacent bioticum. That's 2-star or higher. None of those. Full extinct gain 40. How many is that, then? I don't think it's many anymore. It's 1. Yeah, it's only 1. So Sakal and Amber is very bad now. Each adjacent bioticum that's 2-star or higher. Everything here is 1. But I could upgrade this patch. No, that patch is already upgraded. You could just put things there. Critter if adjacent to 2 mineral, and I could make you adjacent to a second mineral. So you would go here? No, you'd want something that's science to go there. 4 each. You could get it to be so big if you put it there, but then you can't get it next to things that are 2-star or higher, and I don't want to reroll these boosters. My Ice Age minerals are all wrong. You could just put another talc down. Oh, yeah. No, but that still doesn't help you. I mean, it uses the science booster, but it still doesn't help you. Because you're 1-star and you're 1-star, and you can't change that. So your jet still doesn't do anything. You could put another mountain down. But then your 2-star minerals still aren't great. Like, our Ice Age resources are not good. I think second talc is the best thing that I can do in that slot. And then I guess we can at least get 125 out of you. But I'm not happy about it. And you can also put a marmot. 3 random cohort critter bioticum of 1-star. I want to put you down. I want those 3 extra critters. Oh wait, I can just put you here and then you're adjacent to 2 minerals. Because you're also a critter. You gotta get critters down. Extinct Harmony for Prey Titan Herbivore. No. Your Marmot will go down. Snowshoe Hare is a critter. It's going to make Crab Palace better. Where is my Crab Palace? Here's my Crab Palace. Plus 50 science for each distinct critter bioticum on the planet. And then you have 100 micro slots. You also give mystery. But you're not percent mystery. Actually, drone beetles are going to go crazy on that crab eating spot. So there's critter, and then over here, you need to find a way to put a marmot down. You could upgrade this tile again. You could go Corsac. You could upgrade this tile. You could get rid of Pangolin Dove. Because a pangolin's not a critter. But it is harmony. And Jade cares about harmony. And a marmot is not harmony. A marmot is not a harmonious animal. You're gem. So I can't get rid of you because you're making emerald better. You are fruit, which makes you harmony. I can't get rid of you. You're harmony. I can't get rid of you. You're harmony. I can't get rid of you. Dove tree you could get rid of. You would not be adjacent to another herbivore bioticum. And you're not making great use of a super booster there. I think I see the play. I think I see the line. This blueberry needs to come down here. And this raccoon dog needs to move up here. I haven't put micro on you or anything, have I? No. Okay. So raccoon dog moves up here. It will then be next to an herbivore for the marmot, which will give it extra food. And then blueberry comes down here where it will still be next to minerals. Raccoon dog me. And now we have 3 more critters. We have Stoat, which can also go in... It can't go in Ice Age Tundra. I need a bigger forest. This forest is not big enough. Is this going to screw up adjacency bonuses? Yes. In a somewhat significant way, but I think we can work around it. Also, that's City of Dreams already, and I have 32 arrow left. Also, man, that did some weird stuff to the hill. Oh, that's really cool. It made like a valley. Right. So you now need to be next to... Oh, because now you're not next to undergrowth from the blueberry. I understand. You need to be next to 1 tree, 1 undergrowth. Here's 1 tree. Bamboo is undergrowth. And then I can put you next to a dove tree, just so I have a dove tree that exists in this biome. Because you care about distinct plants for extra food. Dove tree. Turning on bamboo. And now you just fill the gap with critters. So squirrel next to a tree. Rat can go anywhere. You want to be adjacent to a critter. Palace cat, not a critter. Red deer, not a critter. Where are the rest of my critters at? Not a critter, not a critter, not a critter. Placed you already. You got an iguana out of it. You don't really have a rainforest, though. And then ocean critters. Have you placed all of your ocean critters? Toxic predator reptile reef. You haven't placed a barrelize yet. You could do that. Do you need this jasper and bedrock here? Are they doing anything? I don't think so. You don't care, and you don't care. You actually want to be next to a critter. Also, 3-star mineral booster. If adjacent to 2 trees, you can. You can do that. The ash needs to go here, and the bamboo needs to go here. And then that'll still keep your leaf turquoise on. Okay. You've upgraded over here. You've given me a super booster, with which I can... What were you going to put here? Oh yeah, barrelize. Guys, it's going to be a really underwhelming barrelize. But it's a critter next to a sea crate. And you're distinct critters or all critters? Each distinct critter bioticum on the planet. We have 16 critters. So now we stuff you full of micro. You've gotten all the way to your 3-star emblem. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think that's that good. You're definitely not that good, and I don't think I care about... Oh, it tags you Harmony, though. The rainbow beetle tags you Harmony. So things in here that aren't Harmony, I can confer Harmony to. Like, I could make these squirrels harmonious. I don't think it matters that much. I'm just gonna place, like, every single drone beetle that I can afford. Upgrade. And again. And again. Yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot, man. 1870 science crab spot. You love to see it. Alright, now you still have 2 Eon left. What do you want to do with that? You don't have anything else you can draft. Maybe you can get lucky and find something in Taiga that you can put elsewhere, like a redback vole. It's a critter. It is a critter. I don't know where I'm going to put it, because I think all these tiles are kind of spoken for. We need the quartz for a reason that I can't currently think of. Maybe you don't need the quartz. Yeah, give me one more critter. And then adjacent to a predator? I don't think predators exist in this biome. Oh, a mink does. But there's no way you're fitting over there. Hey, you can just have this little vole. Lose 60 gold to get another 100 science onto my crab spot? 50 science onto my crabs? No, it's going to be a lot more. It's going to be plus 50 times 40 times 40 times 40. Whatever that is. Well, we can count it. You're at 1870 now. And then you go to 1980, so it's 110. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you still have one more era. Is there anything you haven't put down that you would really like to put down? You could make a mountain here. And then you could put a jet down. Is that going to help you with anything? I don't think so. It's going to give you 2 more distinct bioticum, actually. It will help you with something. It's going to give you like an extra 10% off of your skyscraper. Not that you need it, but you could have it. Wait, that was an expansion tile. That's not what you wanted to do. And that actually sucks, because now you can't get them next to a 3-star. That's disastrous. That was not what I wanted to press at all. Now I'm going to have to try and go like this. And hope that somehow you're going to be adjacent to the woolly rhino. You can go here. I'm going to have to spend an upgrade charge on it, though. You can go like this. Two of 2. Behind you, I can put a Sakhalin Amber on a mineral booster. And it's going to help out some things that are extinct. That carnelian is not adjacent. None of these are great. At all. So I'll just put a primal flint here. And we'll get a little extra food out of it. Which is going to push you higher. I think we could probably get to 800. But probably not much higher than that. 33 of 50, 9 of 15, 0 of 30. You still have 2 unused traders. And it's because I can't convince you to invent anything else interesting. If I could just give you 2 more minerals somehow. Well, you could. Do they have to be distinct? No, they just have to be 2 minerals. Do you care about the fact that these are plants? Oh, you care about the fact that these are plants because of the woolly rhino. Yeah, you need distinct plants in the biome. I forgot about that. Alright, I think that's as good as we can do. We'll just leave the last Eon unspent. This was an unfortunate blunder, but these things happen sometimes. Good enough for now. That's still an 800 prosperity planet. And it turns out Painter is, like, really good. Plus, we'll pick up a couple gold star bioticum from that. Plus, it's a 3-star City of Dreams, and we have the new mastery tree for Ice Age. So we're actually going to have things that we unlock. It's an 825 planet, even better. Okay, but this is where the money is. Yep. Yep. Three? I'll take 3. Primal Obsidian. Okay, it's extinct. Gets bonuses for adjacent extinct. These we've all seen. Primal Hematite. It evolves 3 2-star animals that double tags. And it gets gold for each adjacent animal, no cap. That's very good. Dandelion, Cloudberry, yeah. I think we've seen those too. And then Geyser. All evolved biotica gain 100 food, 100 gold. Straight up. It's a deep bioticum that gets placed in Ice Age, though, which is kind of interesting. Black Bear, we know you. Bone, Jadeite, Ground Squirrel, we know you. That's kind of neat. Also, it's energy. That does a lot. That's actually really good. So it's good for Power Plant. It's good for Deep Synergies. It does a lot of things for you. We now also have the General. Oh, here's how we get... Right, okay, we have to unlock them through the Mastery Tree. So now we can do Hunter Age if we want to. We also have the General Spirit to lead new planets. New Spirit Era, New Spirit Era, New Spirit Era. Let's take a peek really quick. We're not going to do another game right now. I just want to see what the General does. Biotica gave 15 food for each threat they have. Okay, that's cool. We can build around that. And we will play as the General next time because we haven't gold starred him. We also have... How many more inventions do we have? None inventions. We can't invent off of anything from Ice Age, apparently. Do we get any milestones with the DLC? Oh, we get a bunch more milestones with the DLC. Alright, so we need a good planet with General, a good planet with Painter, a good planet with Poet, good planet with Evil Genius. We're at 315. Have a mammoth, a giant sloth, a smilodon, and a ground squirrel on your planet. Okay. Complete with Frost Giant. Have a bunch of prosperity. Okay, so not many. We're not going to have to do much achievement chasing here. We're just going to have to play through as each of this. Oh, no, wait, here's a bunch. Never mind. Complete the turning points. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Cool. So, we will be playing a couple more Ice Age games. We have a few more things to unlock in the Mastery Tree, and we've got a bunch of achievements to work on still, so we'll keep plugging along with that. If you are enjoying Reus, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to let me know, and if there is something that you would like to see on the channel instead, why not leave a comment and let me know what it is that you would like to see once we're done with Reus. Till then, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.